Most traders chase fast payouts from prop firms or they take risks in their live accounts, but Darwin X Zero is a completely different game where your account compounds in value over time and investors approach you with real capital. And I'll show you one of my accounts that investors have already placed their money into, and you will see what I'm using there, so you can replicate the whole thing from scratch. But before you see the whole picture, please double check and make sure you've subscribed, because this really helps us to build up the capital needed to test more and more EAs on live accounts, giving you guys more information and better options to choose which EAs to trade based on real results. So thank you for that. So if I show you my Darwin X account, you will see that I have nearly 200,000 euros funded. 100k is a permanent allocation, the other one is Darwinia allocation, and that account has been running since March 2025, and initially it went really well, but then last summer the expert advisor I was trading made a 30% drop. That was the sharpshooter. If you have been following my channel, you would know that I was trading this expert advisor a lot, then it dropped by 30%, then I left the trade at this Darwin X and it recovered, and the result is that it is not only that I receive allocation, but also there is investors capital, right? At the time of recording this video, you can see that there is one investor with $13,500, and if I scroll lower, you will see that I'm not chasing huge profits here, 3 to 5%. Sometimes there are losses, but that's okay. If I go to the withdrawals, and I showed that in a previous video, I got over 1,500 euro as a withdrawal from this account, which means that for Darwin X Zero, it doesn't really matter how much as a percent you make every month, as long as it is steady and as long as you're taking this as a long-term game and they see some consistency over time. And what the platform does is it builds something permanent, a verified investable track record that lives on the platform and grows in credibility every month. So Darwin X is not a prop firm, and if you want to get some quick money out of it in the first and the second month, it's not gonna work, guys. They pay out quarterly, which is another way that you can learn to be patient, but they offer you this initial 100k capital that you can trade on MetaTrader, and I'll show you this account right now. It is this account where I'm trading the sharpshooter strategy from the Powerhouse expert advisor, and I'm trading it with high risk setting, which is okay for Darwin X because I also set max percent loss of 4.5. That's something I concluded to work well during the time I am trading this expert advisor. But the problem with this account is that I shared it in many of my videos, and obviously many of you, the subscribers, the followers, replicated it, and I saw a huge correlation in Darwin X, and I was excluded a few times from the Darwinia allocation. So if I show you one more time the Darwin and I show you the correlation tab, you will see that I am nearly at 95. It was above 95 actually. That is why I added one more strategy from the Powerhouse that is trading right here on Eurodollar. So the correlation already dropped and I received the allocation. But recently one of our VIP members joined me here for a podcast and we recorded an extra video because I saw his approach where he was mixing market EAs with generated EAs, and I really like the idea and I will do it now. In addition to this diversification between Powerhouse EAs, and I'll show you how you can do it so that you can pick any market EA from the MQL or any of the expert advisors we trade in live accounts on Algo Trading Space. What basically you can do is just filter them according to the max floating loss and pick any of the EAs that show really low drawdowns in live environment. And then what you can do is once you register on Algo Trading Space, you can go to the dashboard, which is right in here down on the bottom in the tool. signals, and this is where we automatically recalculate hundreds and hundreds of strategies that we've built along the years, or we generated along the years with EI Studio, with Express Generator, and we've put the best ones in there. They are absolutely free. You will need only a free trial from EI Studio if you don't have a license, just to download it from the dashboard and upload it back to EI Studio. I'll show you that in a second. So let's say you are trading market EA for the euro dollar and you want to stick to the euro dollar. You can use the filters and you can look for the euro dollar expert advisors. Here they are, and the first one looks pretty good, by the way. So what I can do is I can just download it. You can see that it's trading 0.02 on $1,000 live account. So for 100k I can obviously increase the lot, and I can add one more. Let's say the third one, because the second one has a little bit of a bigger drawdown. The third one looks okay. This fifth one looks okay too, but I think the third one is the better solution. I will download these, and it downloads as a JSON file. Then I'll go to the validator in EI Studio, and you can register a free trial from here. I'll just log in now, and I'll go to the validator, and I'll drag and drop the two strategies that I just exported. I'll click on start, and one of the two passed because this is for M15, so the M15 strategy passed. Then I will just switch to H4 and the H4 strategy will pass. So here they are, two strategies. I can see the entry, the exit. I can see what the entry and the exit is for the second strategy. So we pay attention that the second one has a take profit and a stop loss, the first doesn't. But if you like these strategies, you can just download them as MetaTrader 4 or 5 expert advisors with one click with the free trial, so you don't have to pay anything about it. And you can just add these expert advisors, the ready to use robots, onto another chart on your Darwinex platform. So this way I will decrease the correlation further, and I can comfortably trade the main strategy, which is the sharpshooter in this case, with the Darwinex platform. But after this video I will make sure to choose the strategies more carefully. There are different filters, and of course you can also diversify the symbol. You can pick strategies for multiple symbols. They are the best of the generated strategies we have so far. But the most important thing with Darwinex is it teaches you to be patient, and that's one of the main things you need to learn if you want to be a pro trader. Profits don't come easily on the first month. The first month doesn't mean anything, as well for the Darwinex. And if you have just one Darwinex account, in my opinion, you will learn to be patient, and you will know that you have to wait 3 or 6 months before you get capital allocation. Then you get 15%, just like with a hedge fund. And if you build your track record at least for a year, that's what I've seen with many of my accounts and from many of our VIP users, then you can receive investors capital, and the more capital you receive, the bigger performance fee you will have. And why algo trading, why with EAs? Because this is the only way you can achieve consistent results all the time. The robots trade 24/7 with the forex market from Monday to Friday, but with manual trading, to keep trading daily, regularly, with consistent profits, low drawdowns, is nearly impossible, I can say. That is why there are so many EAs out there. We review many EAs, and if you just combine them with generated EAs, it should work just fine, like it worked for Roberto, one of our VIP users who joined me here in the studio, and I'll leave the link to the video right in here if you have missed it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.